So the student I have chosen to conference with is Kason, and his passage is about his favorite season, which is winter. So his passage says, "What is your favorite season?" My favorite is winter because I could do different activities. I like to ice skate with my friends at the ice skating park. After I'm done ice skating, we slide down the hill. After we are done sliding down the hill, we build a snow fort, and when we're done building the snow fort, we play snowball fights. When we're done building snow forts, winter is gone. This is all about what is your favorite season. So, the purpose of this conference is to talk about his writing piece and the bless, address, and press. So bless is when I'm going to point out Kason's strengths, and the address is where I'm going to focus on one specific part of his writing that needs improvement. Then press is when I really press on something that I want him to improve on in the future. So I would start by saying, you did a very good job at capitalizing the letter I throughout your entire story, because when you use the letter I, you're talking about yourself. Therefore, it's always has to be capitalized. Well, something that also has to be capitalized is the first letter of the first word in a sentence. So, for example, in one of your sentences, you wrote, "After I am done ice skating, we slid down the hill." So even though you did a really good job at capitalizing the word I in the sentence, which this is the bless portion, the first word in the sentence is after, which the A at the beginning of the word after has to be capitalized since it starts the sentence. So there are other sentences that have the same problem in your story. So can you tell me what sentences have this problem and what letters need to be capitalized in the first word of these sentences? So I'd have Kason just go back and look through his story and just highlight those words and then fix them and capitalize them. So there's a sentence that he uses that says, "After we are done sliding down the hill, we will build a snow fort, and when we are done building the snow fort, we play a snowball fight." So the first letter in the first word in the sentence is after, and the A in the word after needs to be capitalized, like in the other sentence. And when he says, "After we are done sliding down the hill, we will build a snow fort," I believe that there should be a period at the end of that, because that sentence that he had before is that portion and more, and that sentence can be broken up into two sentences to make it more simple and just straight to the point. And so this is where I'm going to, that's something that I could address to him. And so this is where I'm really going to press into his learning. So I would say, you did a very good job at writing the activities you can do in winter. It lets the reader, which is me, know what you do in the season and why it is your favorite. Now that you have presented the activities you do in winter, I want you to work on describing these activities to make your story more interesting. So you can do this by telling me activities that you do and use some of our senses, such as taste, smell, touch, hear, and see. And using these senses in your sentence will help your writing become more creative, more descriptive. So instead of just telling us straight up what you are doing, it adds more detail to your sentence, which honestly makes for an even better writing. So you are a great writer and keep working at it. So that is how I would approach this instruction in this conference, and I think it would be really beneficial for Kason, and it gave him specific things that he can go back and edit, while also giving him praise for everything that he did correctly. So I believe this would be very beneficial. So thank you.